Hey guys, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, and this is a letter from the field. If you don't know what a letter from the field is, that's all right. We have gotten a couple new subscribers since the last one. By the way, thank you. How you doing? Oh no, but letter from the field is kind of when I just talk about my life. I kind of like peel back the whole the little more excited version of me. It's still like a version of me. I'm not like playing up anything, but I'm looking. The best way I can kind of describe these letters from the field videos is that in these videos I'm not looking to talk about something. I'm just talking about my week. Well, I feel when the story times, the trophy hunts, I'm talking about something specific. And I'm looking for things to talk about to kind of keep the flow going. Well, in these videos, I'm just like, shit happens, huh? And you kind of get to see kind of just the vlog type content you see on other channels, but here, I don't know why I broke that down in such an awkward way, but I did, and now we're here. Okay, so this week, well, first off, I want to address something because I feel bad and I feel like it needs to be addressed. So I want to address it. I haven't uploaded an IR reviews in about 2 weeks now, which is really shitty. And the reason for that, even like, is I just haven't had the money to go out to the movies and see something, and I need to get on that. But I'm hoping that later today I can get one out on Joey Graceffa's. Is that how you say his name? I don't know how to say his name. But Joey Graceffa's, I'm gonna just say Joey from now on. Joey Survived the Night Season 2. I'm gonna be doing an IO review on that. Hopefully later today. If I can, I think I have to watch 2 more episodes. But there could be more in that series that like hasn't come out yet, so I have to check that too. But I have to come up with that review, and hopefully sometime this week I'm gonna be doing the Defenders review. I still have to work on. I have to finish watching the second half of Luke Cage and the last 2 episodes of Daredevil Season 2 before I can watch the Defenders and make that review. So there's that. So yeah, I am going to be working on IR reviews. I know they've been pretty barren this month, and I'm sorry about that, but money's been tight. Money's been so tight, I haven't been able to get my my monsters. I usually have like a couple of monsters on hand, either one I'm just like having one a day or maybe sometimes 2 a day. I've done that. Just because I feel like I'm always behind, and I feel like if I have a monster, I can do anything, and it's great. But I haven't had a monster in 2 weeks. My last monster was actually last night, thanks to the new job, working and everything's good. But yeah. So I'm getting money back now, so I'm gonna be able to cover some stuff. Next week I'm gonna be doing a letter from the field. Not a letter from the field, and I will review on a movie. I don't know what movie yet. I have to kind of see what's out. My dad wanted to go see a movie, and when he wants to go see a movie, we go see a movie. It's fairly simple. He was probably gonna be some dumb action blockbuster because those are the movies he loves. But I don't know what's out yet. I'm gonna try to make it an IO review, make something new, but I don't know what'll be out yet. Okay, so there's that. I started going back to college this week. Another round of classes are up, and I feel better about these classes than any others. I'm not sure if I said it on the channel, but I'll say it now. I took 4 summer classes, and as of right now, I failed 2 of them. I say as of right now because for some reason one of the final grades haven't gone in yet. So at best, I just failed 50% of them. At worst, I failed 75% of them. So that was a mistake. But yeah, so I need to go work on, so I feel way more confident this time around when it comes to my classes. I don't know. It's almost rough. I could make excuses, and I'm good at that. But a part of the reason is just because, to be honest, I'm not good at math, and I tried to cram a subject that I'm absolutely terrible in a 5-week period, and I thought it would go well, and then it didn't, and then I didn't have the right equipment, and the teacher was garbage. So really, there was just a lot of problems with this idea from the get-go, and I should have known better, but I didn't, so I failed. Anyway, so yeah, I do have a little bit of saving myself to work on because of how badly I fucked that up. Trying to figure out. I know the streak's still alive. What did I have Platinum Monday? Was it Horizon Zero Dawn? I feel like it was Horizon Zero Dawn. I can check this. Hold on. What was the last game I Platinum? I have it on a PDF because I'm a dork. So what I do, right, when I Platinum a game, I have a record of every trophy I've Platinumed since like the middle of 2015. Now, what I was doing for a long time is I was keeping a streak where every single day I'd get at least one trophy. And there were times like I got trophies at like 11:59, and I was so excited that I kept the streak alive and I kept it going and whatever. Because it was like, no, my streak, it lives. And just silly things like that. But so let's see what the last platinum trophy was. Was it? Yeah, it was Horizon Zero Dawn. That was the trophy I got last Monday. And it was a good, like, I love that game. I did record a Tales of the Hunt video, so sometime you'll get that. Sometime in the next year, you'll get that video. I didn't realize, but it was actually like, because I'm starting college classes again this week, it was like the last platinum of my summer, which feels appropriate, you know. Tales of the Horizon Zero Dawn is definitely a real, I don't want to say, like, it's a real blockbuster-esque game, so it just feels right that came out, and I got that platinum in the last week of summer. It feels appropriate. It feels thematically appropriate. I did terrible in that. That's why I don't play pro. So yeah, so I got that platinum. I got that's the whole IR reviews situation and money situation. There's that. What else happened? I went into my second week of work, which was cool. Which that doesn't seem like much, right? Like, oh, I went to work for the second week. No, but the second week we had the solar eclipse, which I work with a bunch of children. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I work with a bunch of children, and I can't really tell you stories about changing everyone's names because of minor confidentiality. But so come Monday when we had the solar eclipse, the school that I work for was like, hey, you should have every single student in the school because we don't want there to be any accidents when we're driving. Which like, I get the mentality of that, but like where we were, it never reached totality ever. And that was never even in the realm of possibility of reaching totality. So the most we really got was that it got cloudy. Like there were clouds, and the sun got blocked, but it really just looked cloudy. There wasn't anything like, oh, the sun is gone. It was just like, oh, it's cloudy. So I had a bunch of more kids hang out with me that day. I didn't watch the McGregor Mayweather fight because I don't care. The only fighter I know is Ronda Rousey, and that's because she scares me. So I didn't care about the Mayweather fight. The eclipse was cool. Like, nothing really happened for us, but the kids that I work with lost their minds over it. They were like, the world's gonna die, and it was like, oh, okay.
Excellent weapon loadout.
We're gonna stay inside because y'all crazy. Y'all little kids be crazy. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave with like this with this little story, because this week was a normal week. Like, there wasn't anything that was like, oh, look at what I did. It was just like, oh, like that happened. So there was this little girl, right? I'm gonna call her T. Yeah. So T, and was one of the last kids to get picked up from her for her parents, because I am a part of like an after day care thing that's done run through the school. It's called Extended Day. So I was working with T, and she's one of the last people, and they were playing this game, Just Dance, and Just Dance 2017 has this song called Ghost in the Keys, which turns out is this like rap song of something, but it has a ghost, a bat, a pumpkin, and I think it's like a witch or something as the playable characters. And she was really scared because she's in elementary school. She was really scared of the ghost character. It freaked her out. Okay. So, but another little boy that we still had really wanted to play this song, and I was like, okay, T, this is what we're gonna do. You and me, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk, and we're just gonna like let him enjoy the game, but we're gonna have a good time having a conversation. So we just started talking, and we somehow, like, because it was like Halloween themed, it was all spoopy, we started talking about holidays and what her favorite holiday was. I'm doing terrible. And what her favorite holiday was, and she's always been that Thanksgiving was her favorite holiday because you know, her birthday was in November and all this stuff. And then we started talking about Santa because of Christmas, and I was like, yeah, I like cookies too much. I don't give Santa cookies because I like cookies too much. So I kind of just forget to leave Santa any cookies. And she reacted, which is a normal way to react, right, for an elementary school kid. When you tell them that you don't leave cookies for Santa and you just leave him milk, and you say you're a big meanie head. She pulled on my ear and was like, okay, mister, you have to go to timeout, and that's why you only get coal for Christmas. And I was like, okay. So she starts pulling on my ear, and she brings me over to what the actual like timeout section is. And at this point, it wasn't a big deal. It was just her, and these two other little boys. But T brings me over, and she's like, you're gonna sit here, and you're gonna think about why Santa's mad with you because you don't give him cookies, and you're gonna just sit here and wait until you decide to give Santa cookies again. And I'm like, okay. And it was this weird moment of like, I'm in my counseling shirt. I'm like twice the size of this little girl, and she's like so adamantly pulling on my ear, like, come on, you gotta go. You don't give cookies to Santa. And it's like, oh, I mean, okay. And then she sat me down, and she kind of just like stared at me. She's like, how can you not leave cookies for Santa? And I'm like, I don't. Because I can't tell her, like, because Santa's not real. You know, because that would ruin her. Like, I'd like ruin her little heart, and I don't want to do that. But I was like, because I'm a meanie head. You know, it's one of those things that like I already kind of like dug myself in a ditch way too fast to dig myself out of it, and I was like, well, this is what's happening now. Whoops. It was just like, No, but because of this new job and because I work with elementary school kids, I have a bunch of stories now. A bunch of just dopey little stories, which I don't know if I'll like tell all of them. I probably won't. I'll probably like sprinkle them in like other videos, like a normal person. But I got stories now. I started watching. I think I started with this, but I'm not quite sure. I started watching a bunch of I did not know this gun had that much range. I started watching the Odd Ones Out, and I started watching a lot of Jaden animations, because what I'll do a lot of times when I trophy hunt, because I still have my platinum streak going. With Horizon Zero Dawn being the latest game, I still have my platinum streak going. I watch a lot of podcasts, right, while I trophy hunt. They keep me entertained, and a lot of trophies that I like come up against are very grindy. Like they like play the campaign on a harder difficulty, or they're like get X amount of kills, or do a side mission you don't care about, type things. So I just put on a podcast and I'll listen to it. But I wanted to kind of listen to something else. Like there's only so many times I can listen to Bernie talk about being Bernie, or Zombros talking about the Zombie World Championships. Which, by the way, good job, Reed, and a good for you for being 2-time champ. That's really intense. I hope that goes well for you. So I started watching a lot of Odd Ones Out and a lot of Jaden animations, and it's weird, right? Because a lot of the guys that I subscribe to, they serve a purpose, right? Like, I either watch them because they're gaming channels and I want to see like what they're doing, or I want to see what games like other people are playing, or like I like learning about things. I have a bunch of like educational, interesting educational stuff. I'm subscribed to, like Gaijin Goomba and the Game Theorist and the Film Theorist, and Philip DeFranco for news or whatnot. So I'm subscribed to like this bunch of channels for different reasons, but subscribing to the Odd Ones Out and to Jaden Animations were like the first time that like, at least that I can like really remember, that I subscribed to channels, at least recently, because I haven't done it recently. Recently, where she's like, I just like their content, like I just like the shit they make, and I like listening to it. It's more of like I like their voices, which sounds way more serial killer and weird than I meant it to, but it's like I like it. I don't know. But that's pretty much all I got for this week. It was a slow week. Oh, I discovered a new pizza place by my house, which like doesn't sound like much, but being that I'm in Florida and I live in Florida now, I don't really get good pizza because everything here sucks. And I found this pizza place that's like New York style pizza right around my house. I'm like, how have I not known you were here? So it's like, yay! So now I'm gonna eat New York style pizza, which is gonna be cool. I do think I want to leave you with this. I'm cooking up some plans. I'm cooking up some schemes for the rest of within the next couple weeks. I want to try to make some schemes. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. But I'm scheming, which is always a good thing for you guys. Whenever I start scheming, it's a good thing. So bye. See you guys next time. Yeah. Oh, one last thing. I recorded the finale. It doesn't go up this week. Next week. Bye.